Kasi nga aside from learning deficiency, so academics, pero talagang parang nangyayari ngayon because of all the bad news nga lately, kulang na kulang talaga sa good manners and right conduct. How are you inculcating that in students? Kasi now, I was talking to Kaweng about it earlier, nung commercial break, wala na silang respect for authority, how they treat their teachers, they're violent, how they hurt each other, harm each other, 'di ba? Talagang nagdadala ng barel, nagdadala ng kutsilyo. Of course, this is going to make an impact, this is going to cause, kumbaga, baka one step or two steps backward tayo sa mga gains na nakuha ninyo because a lot of kids now nato-traumatize, 'di ba? There's a school, if I remember correctly, parang 1 week na nagsuspend kasi nga they witnessed nga yung pagsaksak ng isang kaklase nila dahil na hindi lang nabalik yung 10 piso na sukle. Ah, Bal, how will you address these kinds of problems?
Yun po yung nakakalungkot 'no, Ma'am Pat 'no,
Oh,
because habang merong mga significant improvements
yeah.
na on the problems that was identified before,
Mm.
kailangan nating makita or kailangan nating tingnan na ang problema or yung issues na 'to actually are parang in a system, it's actually compounding na habang sino-solve mo yung isang problema, you're actually dealing again with a new, let's say. But this one is not relatively new. And
Oh.
this is in kung titingnan po natin, Ma'am Pat, may global trends talaga, no?
Mm.
Na hindi lang po ito sa Pilipinas na mataas yung instances of school violence.
Yeah.
May global trends.
Correct.
And may mga pag-aaral na nare-relate ito sa, let's say, for example, mas mataas ngayon yung exposure ng mga kabataan, let's say, sa internet and then sa social
Social
media
media.
uses.
Mm.
Also on, let's say, the type of content no na nakikita nila in social media and in the internet.
Mm.
Now, in terms of how do we solve this, kailangan po natin siyang tingnan bilang isang sistema. So, what are the root causes kung bakit nagkakaroon ng ganitong, let's say, violent behavior?
Mm.
So, kung titingnan natin, it can be related again to instances of bullying.
Mhm.
Okay? There are reports that some of this school violence are related to, let's say, bullying, no? Yung binubully nag-take revenge on
Yeah.
sa nagbully sa kanya. That was some of the reasons, no?
Mm.
And in terms of studies, sa mga pag-aaral, no, mataas ang bullying instances sa schools
Sa
in the Philippines.
schools.
Mm.
Yes. And it can be related as also to the problem of school congestion. Na
Mm.
kapag masikip ang isang
Kasi
eskwelahan,
Oo.
marami sila sa iisang
sa isang
classroom.
classroom.
Mm.
Opo, mas mataas
Nag-average po yata ngayon ng ano, 'di ba? Meron mga 60 pa sa isang
Oo.
classroom.
Shifting nga eh. Okay.
Mhm.
may
Oo.
mga shifting. So, actually po, like for example, I think it was in the past few days that Secretary Angara did say that DepEd is actually allotting budgets for hiring of security guards,
Yes. Oo.
particularly for schools na
Big
more
schools.
than 1,000 yung
Oo.
kanilang school population because by their data, doon nangyayari yung school violence. No?
Mm.
And I think while we say that for those schools na talagang kailangan yung security measures na ganyan, no? Kung kailangan talaga yung ganyang security measures like hiring of additional security guards, let's say more tightened na checks in
Metal
entrances and
detectors.
exits po, no?
Oh.
Pero kung titingnan po natin, if we are to address the issue, we need to address it at the root, which is again in the well-being of the students.
Oo.
So, kami sa PBED last Monday, we did a report on the state of Philippine education at nakita po natin, isa sa mga main findings po doon is yung talagang kakulangan ng guidance counselors.
Ayan. Oo.
Napakalaki po ng gap.